It's good.
We're
Hey,
here.
everybody. What's happening? What's up, Russ?
Good, man. Good. How your week been?
I'm blessed. I'm feeling good.
Good, man. Life is good, man. We hit our first million videos, man. First million videos. Views, I'm sorry. First million views. So thank you to all you guys, man, for that, for sure. That's a huge accomplishment. What we 4 months in?
Not even.
Not even, and we already got a video. With
One video with 1 million views.
So I mean, that's huge, and anybody that know TikTok know that's huge. So we thank y'all for that for sure. But we definitely got a lot to talk about. I mean, the world is in like turmoil, I think, or a lot of crazy stuff going on, man.
It's all over the place right now, for sure.
Absolutely, man. So I definitely wanted to reach out and finally kind of connect to our followers. I mean, they leave me so many comments, man, that really like touch my heart to know that they feel what I'm saying and they know I'm speaking the truth.
Right.
It's not hate speech. It's not, marginalizing a group or targeting someone. It's just the truth. And I think now the truth is so foreign for people. The truth feels like disrespect because it's the truth. You're just not used to hearing it. So like everything going on with the Kanye thing, and I've really listened to so many people, guys, like before I spoke on this, and I think Miles and I talked about it. It really means a lot to me too as a black man too, just listening to it. But then I've really got to the core of what I believe it is. Now, again, this is my take, y'all.
Yeah, you've been thinking about it a lot lately too, haven't you?
Yeah, and I've been writing, and when I put stuff to paper, it get definitive for me.
Right.
I stand on what I say. Like I don't backtrack. If I'm wrong, I'll just say my bad.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
It's kind of like one of those things where, like, when you kind of casually think about it, you think about it in one way, then you really start to think about it, and you're like, wait a minute, this is way more fucked up than I thought it was.
Absolutely, man.
Right?
And I think the narrative is just skewed. And I don't think it's all right. Let me just say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Let me just say what I'm gonna say. Like, black people really up in arms about this Kanye thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, this is rich people problems.
Yeah.
This rich folk problems.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, if you take $1 billion from anybody, what did it really cost you? And I told Miles this, I never believe anybody can earn, listen to very carefully what I'm saying to you. I don't believe you can earn $1 billion. I believe you're allowed to have it.
Sure.
Gatekeepers allow the industry to open its proverbial legs to you where you can get in and get access to that. But with that being said, we don't think it's concessions. If I'm a billionaire or a multi-billionaire, if I'm powerful enough to give you $1 billion,
Right.
who am I?
Yeah.
So what you say, if I'm in business with you, because you're an investment, I'm giving you $1 billion because it's a return on this money.
Yeah.
So in saying that, don't you have to adhere to things that are pivotal and important and foundational to what I do? Don't you have to take on the importance of things that are important to me because we're in business together and I just gave you $1 billion?
Right.
I don't think Jewish people are the most evil people in business. I think some of the people watching me would do bad deals if you could get away with it.
Right. Everyone try to get up.
If you could go into your job right now and say, I want a $10 raise, but I want to work half the hours, would you do it?
No.
Right? Most people would, right? Take a $10 raise, but work half the hours.
Yeah, but who's gonna?
Exactly.
On the other side, who's gonna take that? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not bad business; it's opportunity.
Yeah.
Jewish
There's a
people
cost
have
of that
been
opportunity, right?
Opportunistic with black people. Let's be honest. This culture that we covet so much, and that is under attack from the Jewish people. They financed it. They financed the culture. Go to Russell Simmons' page and listen to him. Syrian Jews financed this. A guy named Rick Rubin. I guarantee you he's not black. Listen, even if I didn't know who he was, Rick Rubin's not a black guy.
Right.
No one's with the first name Ari is typically a black guy.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is they were willing to get in bed with black people when white people weren't.
Right.
When the rest of the world, especially in music, If you go way, way back, Jewish people have always kind of been in business with blacks in the music industry.
Sure.
Because no one else would give us a deal. They saw the talent, but at the same time, they saw the what? Opportunity.
Yeah.
You can't
Right.
hate a race for being good business people. I don't feel sorry for Kanye West. If they strip him of every deal he got, he's still gonna live a life that most people will never ever even come close to living,
Right.
and he's already lived a life. He misused the platform. Now, when he had the billion and he was friends with Ari and them, and you know, Hanukkah posters, everything good. When everything was good like that, slavery was a choice. So these people that were packed in the slave ships, taken from their God, their language, their culture, everything they know, that was a choice. He was so comfortable saying that, but you never heard the Jewish community come out and say, whoa, 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 Kanye,
Right.
we condemn you for that. No, those are your people, dummy. You're saying that. We'd never say that. Had he said anything historical about the Holocaust, anything about the Holocaust, they might have had him murdered. But you were comfortable saying all of the people lynched, beaten to death, raped, robbed of everything they submitted to that. They had a choice. Because these people told you were a billionaire. So now you a genius. You know everything.
Yeah.
You only a billionaire on the backs of these people.
Right.
If they don't fight this fight, you're not even Kanye. You're not curing cancer, sir. You're just making songs. If you were so concerned, this is just me. Now, this is just me. If you were so concerned when you were with these people in this boardroom and you were, you know, figuring out marketing strategies and product branding and all of this, you bring out Yeezys for $300, $400, $500 a piece, but you target the black community. Now you target an impoverished, drug-riddled, crime-infested neighborhood to sell them $400 or $500 shoes that you know will get a kid killed in the hood because he got them. You ain't think about that.
Right.
It was so easy for you to denigrate black people in that time. It was easy for that to flow out your mouth as if we were less than you, as if you had the master plan and you were living this life and it was easy. We submitting to things. You got lucky, dummy. They thought they could trust you. Why do you think he wasn't a billionaire no more when Adidas and Balenciaga pulled out? You were a paper billionaire. They didn't trust you all the way. That's why they didn't give you the whole bag. They opened the bag and was like, you can have this if you play nice.
Right. If you play nice.
Now, people probably saying, well, he shouldn't have to play nice. You play nice for $20 an hour. What are you talking about?
Right.
You
real.
play nice for $20 an hour. You don't go to work and say what you want to say for that little bit of money that you still in debt for, that you live in check to check for, but you need it to survive. Now multiply that by 100 million. What concessions are you making now? What are you not talking about now?
Right.
You don't hear other billionaires coming out here champion Kanye West because they know better. We in bed with these people. I know they think a certain way and that's fine, but I'm a billionaire. I gotta play the game. If we get listen, let me tell you something. Let me share this with you in real time. This coming, we get a deal. The people come to us. They want to put us on a bigger platform. We get a deal for 30, 40, 50 million dollars. They say, Russ, there's some things you can't really talk about. It's kind of in conflict to some things we doing. I can't tell you definitively that I'm gonna get up and walk out that office like I'm gonna stay true to me. No, I want a new car. So I can't tell you that I'm gonna do that, but at the same time, I'm gonna have a line.
Right.
There's gonna be certain things that are like, come on, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk about this. You know what I mean? Because you can do it independently, and this is what I don't understand. Everybody complain about the Jews this, the Jews that.
Yeah.
We got all these black billionaires, right? Do it yourself. Why haven't we created our own platform and outlets then? If they so bad, do something different. I don't understand what the big conflict is. Oh, they the worst businessman in the world. They not the worst businessmen in the world. They businessmen. Mm-hmm. You not made, the house always win, right?
Yeah.
You go to Vegas, right?
Yep.
It's Native American casinos out here, right? Mm-hmm. The house always win.
You just assume that, right?
You should assume that.
Yeah.
You should assume that. And to be honest, like, and he handled it stupid. You a genius, right? You handled it so dumb, bro. Listen, we know, I know this just from the street. It's certain things that if there's a misunderstanding, you don't publicize it.
Right.
So if y'all had a misunderstanding, you get a lawyer, one of their cousins probably, but still, you get a lawyer, and you go to court, and you go litigate about it, and you figure it out.
Yeah.
But you don't embarrass them.
Right.
That's not what you do. Like, you don't take dirty laundry out to the public. See, they consider that snitching.
Yeah. Right.
They consider
Right.
that snitching. You feel me? That's snitching to these people on this level. They're breathing rare air, guys. Rare air. People don't get in this club. It's not easy to even have access to $1 billion or know people with the kind of power to give it to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a different game. You can only be so real and so rich. There's a line, bro. It's like when you get to a certain point of rich, you start to acquiesce. You start to say, okay, I won't talk about that. Okay, I won't say that. You see what Nick Cannon did, how he got back on? He acquiesced. They told him, listen, I told you. They all got this call. Ring, ring, hello, we made you. Click.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Don't forget who put you here. I don't care if it's a Star of David or a cross. Anybody can do you dirty over money.
Yep.
Right? I heard don't sign a deal with Puffy.
Right.
That's what I hear. That's the going standard for getting screwed in the business. A contract with him. That's like the standard. You build from there. From what I hear.
Right.
Last time I saw him online, he was black. So even if that's the truth, I think when you're dealing with millions of dollars, greed comes in all colors. And I think we're doing too much making it a Jewish thing. And I think the Jews doing too much making everything anti-Semitic when you know Jews a lot of times, they throw rocks and then hide their hands. Like, what? What? Us? No. Yes, you. So I think don't make them bad people. It doesn't. They're human, just like the rest of us. There's a lot of people that throw a rock and hide their hand. I just think that it's being made more of a race thing because they feel embarrassed. And this is the way. But then the whole DEFCON 4. I'm going DEFCON 4 on Jews. Like, that's what? Because if a white guy or a Jewish guy says, I'm going DEFCON 4 on all blacks, do you know the ripple effect that would have had?
What that would really
And I
cause?
think sometimes
Jesus.
black people, we don't hear this shit the other way. Like, what if they said that to us? How would we be talking right now?
Yeah. Beyond.
So, listen, he rich, his cable on, his gas and electric on. The boys say, I keep my account at 100 million. Listen, these are rich folk problems, black people.
Yep.
Listen, he still made College Dropout.
Yeah, he still made college dropout, and so there's that. Yeah, we always got that.
Yeah.
So, listen, the next time somebody take a Adidas deal from one of y'all, reach out online.
Yeah.
And I support you.
There you go.
But he didn't. He could have done his platform different. The same people you asking from help from, you should have empowered when you was up. You should have empowered and spoke differently to these group of people when you was up. And then Kyrie, you know, with the movie thing, I mean, some of this is, you know, super sensitive on the Jewish people part too. Y'all can't control.
Bro, he didn't even say anything. He posted something.
He reposted something that already existed on
That
a
already
streaming, like on a
existed.
streaming platform.
I
Yeah.
mean, Now you doing too much. You're
Yeah,
trying to
that's a little
control all the narrative. You're trying to control everything. Why didn't you go after the guy that made the movie?
Or the platform that has it available for billions of people to stream.
Yeah.
Why
right.
you go after the one guy, the one black guy you heard of that reposted?
Well, that's
it?
the only one they need to get in check.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's they need to get him in check. And he got to play ball. But
Yep.
what Jewish people want, all black people got to do is do this. Stop trying to be better than each other. If you eating, make sure everybody around you eat. Empower things. Come together. Put your petty differences aside for a greater good. We should have our own black Hollywood. Why don't we?
Right.
Why we don't have a black Hollywood with a black studio? Tyler Perry got it, but it's not at the level that it needs to be at. But if other people joined with him and started to pool resources and do different things, we should have a black Hollywood.
The Indians have Bollywood, so
Yeah, they even got Bollywood. They even got Slumdog Millionaire.
they figured it out. What the hell?
Yeah, because it's cows and it's hot and it's different. Yeah, it's a lot going on in their country. Shout out to India. I think we got some.
We do got
do
India.
actually,
India's
yeah.
hot. We're
Yeah,
hot
and
in
we
India,
popping
man.
in
Yeah.
like Bangladesh or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we
outside. Yeah, man, we just need to empower ourselves.
Yeah,
If we
yeah.
sick of the way they do us, let's just get away from them.
Yeah, figure it out. Yep.
Let's just figure it out and empower and build our own. But we won't do that because we don't want everybody to have as much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being honest, I'm talking real now. I know other black people like, don't tell our secrets. But like, we like to do that, bro. We like to be the richest dude in the room and we want you to ask us for something.
Yeah.
Opposed to, I don't want to be the richest dude in the room. That's why I want everybody to be rich. So I want so much money around us, we ain't even counting no more.
Yeah.
Like if you
Yeah.
worth 375 million and I'm worth 285, at
the
some point
difference.
you stop counting because
Yeah.
it's just
what, your yacht's 5 foot longer?
yeah, like
Right.
got
Right.
one
Right.
extra mistress. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think if we just came together like
Yeah.
that, man. But I want us to really, black people, stop getting so up in arms and enraged over things that people just played poorly.
Yeah.
Kanye played this poorly. We watched Shorty have a mental breakdown. In essence, with all the BS aside, I mean, real talk, we watched him have a mental breakdown. I knew Kanye was in trouble when he married that girl, and it's not her fault or anything. I'm not blaming it on her, but that lifestyle, that fishbowl type of thing, even outside of your music, you still in a fishbowl because you were the Kardashian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You laying next to all that plastic all night and thinking nothing come with that life.
Right.
It comes with a price, bro. It comes with a price. Now that you played yourself out of position, it is not hard for her to take them kids.
Yeah.
Now you Bobby Brown, you paying child support.
Yep. Yep. For real.
And I don't know if she's still with the ugly guy from Saturday Night Live. Is she?
No, not
No,
anymore.
no.
Oh, she's
That's
not with him,
over.
but
Yeah.
it'll probably be a point guard in 6 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he'll be, teaching your kids sports and stuff, but you played it wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yep.
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't. He still got more money than most people ever gonna touch in their whole life.
Yeah. Well.
He good. He good. Let him. Kanye need to go away. Kanye, seriously,
Yeah.
for like a year.
Go ahead.
That or-
Just go away, go on a sabbatical,
Yeah.
go somewhere, bring a lot of weed with you, bring drink, whatever you need for company.
Drop Yandi and disappear.
Yeah.
For real.
Come on. Give me one of those unreleased albums.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
And the music probably be fire if he go record on an island somewhere with no interruptions, just him. Probably
Yeah.
be fire.
True. True.
So
That's
that's what I
man.
think about that.
Cool.
There you have it.
And what else was on the menu today?
That's it, man.
That's one right there.
Got